Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Rhythm. Um, these messages are going to be basically about what the universe wants to tell you for 2024. Let's get to it. Also, look up the angel number 265. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you for 2024. Learn and teach. It's up to you. Speak your speak the truth. Reflection on what you want. So it might be time for you to step out of your comfort zone, step out into the unknown. But it's up to you if you're gonna do that or not. You could have a spiritual gift. You could be an artist or somebody like that. You could be somebody wanting to start YouTube, um, journaling, or blogging. You could be somebody who wants to be a school teacher and you're afraid of stepping into the unknown or exploring or going back to school or even getting it doesn't even have to be a degree. It could be like a certification. I want you to know, like, look, we all work on different times. We all finish things and get done with things at different times. It doesn't matter if it takes you three times as long as somebody else, as long as you're doing what you have to do. You could be somebody who has a slight disability or you have dyslexia. Don't allow any of that to hold you back. You might learn differently from others. That's not a crutch. That's a gift. I promise you. You see things that other people cannot see. Use that to your advantage. You might think that you're weird and you're different. You're not. Do the research, figure out what it's gonna take. But by all means, I need you to pray about this, and I need you to ask your spiritual guides to help guide you. Ask the creator of the universe to help guide you. Some of you have some of you have anxiety about this situation because you already know what you want to do, but you're really procrastinating about it. And it's up to you whether you're going to take the next step or not. Um, and you have to honestly be willing to take the next step in order for you to see the rewards and gains and the blessings and the finances. And some of you actually need these finances. Um, they're gonna help ease a lot of stress and a lot of things that you have going on. Um, for some of you, it'll help you that that vision board that you've already created by taking on this next task and this next step in life and learning these things. You'll be surprised what it's gonna do for you and the doors that it's gonna open up for you. But you have to trust the process and you have to do what it takes. Um, excuse me, moving forward. But it is up to you. Communication is key in Gemini. This could be something that you don't start until Gemini season or during the Gemini moon. Um, but it is time for you to communicate and connect with your higher self. It's time for you to believe in yourself. Or you might need to communicate with someone else or ask somebody else for help. This could be regarding you starting a business. Um, but I'm going to tell you something. Don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to explore into the unknown. It's okay to fail. It's okay to feel scared, but it's better that you feel scared and afraid then you actually never doing anything at all, because you will never level up and see what life could be if you don't make the changes and do what you have to do. Don't let yourself, I'm sorry, don't let your past hold you back. For a lot of you, you're still in your past and negative thoughts. And you have to get out of your negative thoughts, and you have to get out of your own way. Like, you are the only thing holding you back. Like, your spiritual guides and your higher self have been trying to connect with you forever, and they're trying to tell you, hey, like, let's not wait. Let's do this now. We don't have to start, uh, January 1st of 2024, or wait halfway through the year. Let's do this now. Like, there's no such thing as the perfect time. It's okay if you don't have everything you need to get started. Just get started. The stuff you need will come at an appointed time. But you have to trust the process. New home, moving, relocating, a safe space. Some of you will be seeing a new home. Some of you will be relocating. Some of you will be traveling. Some of you will be moving your whole family to, this is for very few, but will be moving your family to whole new countries and whole new continents, or you're planning something for 2024. You're going to buy a second home, or you're dealing with real estate, or you're looking for a safe place in the world because you don't feel safe in the country where you were born or where you live, or in the city or state where you live. But this is beautiful. Whatever this is, you have to get out. It's up to you to make a change. If For some of you, if you want to see this new home, you got to make the change. If you don't make the change, how are you going to be rewarded? How are you going to be blessed? I'm going to be real with you. Nobody's come to save you. People always wait for people to come and save you. Nobody's going to come and save you. I don't care if I get one person that listens to this message. As long as it's somebody that hears this message that needs to hear it, that's all that matters. But you have to know nobody's coming to save you. You have to put in the work. And you could be a religious person or anything else, and you're like, well, I know God's going to save me. I'm not saying God's not going to save you. I'm not saying the Creator is not going to save you. Listen to me carefully what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the Creator of the universe has already given you all the ingredients of the cake, has given you the recipe for you have to take the steps, and you have to get off your lazy honey, and you have to be willing to learn. And you might mess up a few times, but you have to be willing to learn and fail and mess up. But the universe is waiting on you to take the next step. So, what is holding you back? Fear, doubt. You will commit to everybody else and everything else, but you won't commit to yourself. Why? Because you have fear and failure of yourself. You feel like you're not good enough, and you need to stop it. For some of you, you've been doing this for multiple years now, and you could have already got started. You could have got started during the pandemic. You could have got started pre-pandemic. You could have got started in 2018, 2019. Some of y'all have been thinking about this some of y'all have been thinking about this since 2011, 2005. Some of y'all are older, some of y'all are younger. Some of y'all have been thinking about this back since your childhood, and all those childhood wounds and everything. You need to heal those wounds. Some of y'all, this is your childhood dream, and your childhood is speaking to you. Your child's inner self is speaking to you and pleading with you and begging you, connect with me, please. Don't forget who I was. Don't forget who you are. Forget what everybody told you and taught you. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. It's time to let it go. It's time to let those negative thoughts and those old ways and old patterns go. That's not going to save you. That's holding you back. 2024 and beyond, yeah, you're going to go through some rough patches here. Everybody will always be like, oh my God, it's going to be such an extraordinary and marvelous, wonderful year. Come on now, we all go through small patches here and there. But I'm going to tell you something. The goal is that you need to learn just because you go through a bad moment, don't let that bad moment ruin your week, your day, your year, your month. You got to keep going. Don't let those old wounds destroy you. Don't let your shadow self get the best of you. Some of you need to heal your shadow self. Some of you need to learn how to do groundwork. You need to ground yourself and do the groundwork and heal yourself. You are not alone. Your spiritual guides are trying to tell you. Isolation, physical connection, community. The universe is trying to tell you. You have ancestors trying to tell you that have been trying to connect with you. Your higher self has been trying to tell you you are not alone. It might be your wife, your husband, your fiance, a child, a mom, a dad, an aunt, a best friend. Some of you could not have anybody besides your spiritual guides in the universe. You could be a very introverted person, but you have to know, hey, I am not alone. And you have to believe that. You are going to learn and teach, but you have to do the research. Some of you are going to be consultants. Some of you could be consultants, wind up being a consultant for a top firm or creating your own firm. Some of you are really good at numbers and financing, and you don't think that you're good enough. This beautiful home right here, you'll be surprised. Some of y'all have a beautiful home that is waiting. Everything that you want and desire is already there. It is up to you to bring it into the 3D. It is up to you to put in the work. It is up to you to ask your spiritual guides for help. New opportunities are on the way. The question is, are you going to allow those new opportunities to come in? Some of y'all are going to be awaking in during Christmas time of this year, and you're going to start putting in that work. Some of y'all will start awaking during March, February. Um, I see Scorpio season. I see doing around Scorpio moon for somebody. Um, for some of y'all, you all this work, you put all this work in months from now. It might be 2025, but don't get discouraged. You put in this work, you're going to be able to build yourself a home 2025, 26. You're going to be able to have new opportunities where you're able to move and you're able to travel. No, reconsider for the best. It's time for somebody to reconsider. This no is not saying no like, hey, no, you should stay in your comfort zone. This no is like, no, I need you to reconsider what the hell you're doing. This is not good. This no is not what you think it is. This no is not telling you to stay still and be okay with where you're at. This is like, I need you to reconsider everything that you once thought and that you could not do. You got this. Because this hat and this glasses right here. Hat and glasses. Somebody is supposed to travel. Water. You're supposed to travel. Water. You're supposed to travel and have a beautiful life. You're supposed to be able to go to multiple places. It's water here. This is 5 damn times that there is water. 5 seashells. This hand is holding seashells. Your whole life is supposed to change. You are supposed to be able to travel and go to multiple places throughout the world. Go back to Earth. Like, you might become a digital nomad. You're doing work on the beach and you're traveling to different locations. New opportunities are on the horizon. Communication is key. You're supposed to communicate and teach people. Your home, you might live in multiple places in the world where you're renting an Airbnb or whatever in other places. Don't let your past hold you back. Who you are, it is time for you to grow and become a better person. Nurture, friendship, family, motherhood, cook, feed your soul. Yes, it is time for you to feed your soul. It's time for you to trust your soul. It's time for you to teach. It is time for you to connect with your higher self. It is time for you to align with who you were truly meant to be. The question is, are you ready? Months from now. Wow. That's amazing. I said months from now. For some of you, this could be months from now. But you have to put in the work starting now. It starts now in 2023. What's today? The time is 10:38 p.m. Sunday, November 19th, when I am saying this. Put in the work now wherever you are in the world. Start planning. Some of y'all, y'all can just start doing it and it'll just come into place. And it might take you months, but you're like, I could just get started. Yes, do it. It's okay to fail. You got this. Go for it. Yes, go for it. And look at all this water. Look at all this. This is beautiful. You are supposed to go to many places. Some of you might be speakers are supposed to sell real estate. With this, I feel like there's someone who is dealing with visa situations. Your passport, get your passport. Start the visa process. Figure out what it takes for you to live in another country, to be a digital nomad, to move your family somewhere else. All this water. Oh my God. This is so damn beautiful. All this water. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 cards that have water on. And there's probably, honestly, there's probably a lake somewhere in the background, not that far away. Wow, I'm done. Water. Romantic. Romance. Be the change. We're going to get to this romance shortly. Be the change. Free yourself from the madness of your comfort zone. That's basically how I feel about this. Free yourself from the madness of your comfort zone. Loyalty, receive love, intimacy. You have a soulmate. Is somebody here? You're going to meet your soulmate. Let me move these cards over so you can see. Some of y'all here, you're going to meet your soulmate in this upcoming year. You have to trust and believe. Time is of the essence for you, but you are going to meet this person and y'all are going to celebrate. You're a power couple months from now. Know your worth. Damn it, some of y'all don't know your damn worth. You got to learn your worth. Overcoming challenges. Believe. All this damn water. Overcoming challenges. This is beautiful. You do not understand. You're going to be putting your foot in the water. If you are married right now, you guys build together, work together, get on the same page, ask each other what you want to create, or create something together. Let's see what's at the be spontaneous is at the bottom. Be spontaneous, love each other, laugh. You are ready. You're ready. You are ready for this. You're ready for this. You are. You got to know it. This person is going to adore you or they already adore you. This person is going to adore you or they already adore you. Fresh start. Fresh start. All this damn water. All this water, what it is telling me. Oh my God. Let go. Not every puzzle is yours to solve. Stop trying to control everything. A fresh start. I see dates. I see dates in Colombia, dates in other places. I see you taking your family on trips. Some of you are dirt poor right now, and you're working paycheck to paycheck, and a change is coming for you. You're going to go from nothing, and you're working on a project at home. You're working around the clock. But all this water, that has to go. All this damn water. That is a sign. That is a sign of refreshing times in the universe.